Welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne, and I have a very small but super important, emotionally important haul for you today. I just got my package from Kim Chi Chic Cosmetics Beauty, and the brand new collaboration she has with Naomi Smalls is here, and I cannot wait. I did only pick up the eyeshadow palette from their collaboration. It was the one thing I wanted. Today we're going to take a look at that palette. We will compare it to her other eyeshadow palette, the Rainbow Shards palette. We'll take a look at those, compare some colors that appear similar in the pan. We'll see if they are. I haven't swatched it yet, so we'll do that together. And I'll show you a couple more items that I got, talk a little bit about some of the finishes, do some swatching, and probably do an eye look because I can't stand to wait till tomorrow morning to do one. So we'll do one today. I'll wear it around the house for approximately 45 minutes before I go wash it off and go to bed because it's a Monday. But let's take a look and see what I got. So the piece de resistance, the eyeshadow palette is called Mad Maxine Soot Yourself. Two Queens and One Desert eyeshadow palette, and it has Kimchi and Naomi on the front. They're gorgeous. Couple of odd things to note, not odd, one odd thing and some other notes to make about it. So one thing that I noticed when this arrived, on the front bottom right corner of the packaging and on the front bottom right corner of the palette is a sticker. It is raised and you can feel that it is applied over the original packaging. So I got nosy and I peeled it. So the sticker says Kim Chi Chic and Naomi Smalls, Two Queens and One Desert, vegan friendly. That's what the sticker says. So I peeled it up and I thought this is where the bodies are held, is underneath here. And actually it's kind of sad. It's exactly the same thing, except Kimchi is missing the second I in her name underneath. So this sticker is the way they spelled her name correctly. So if you are getting the very first shipments of this palette, you will likely have that sticker. It is also on the actual packaging of the eyeshadow palette. The back of the palette. This palette is made in the People's Republic of China. So that palette is, there's lots of information on here. It is 36 grams. Ingredients for eyeshadows and then pressed pigments are listed on the back, and all the information there. We'll get into the palette a little bit more. That is $30. When I ordered this, I did have a coupon code that I scrounged up somewhere online, but the coupon code did not apply to the palette. So it's $30 on the website. Two other items that I got that make up my little mini haul here. I've been waiting to get Kimchi's new concealer until there was something larger that I wanted to order and ship everything together. And so I got the Most concealer. I got mine in Ivory TMC01. It is a squeezy packaging with a brush tip. Reminds me of the LA Girl Pro Concealer. It has that brush tip applicator. And I haven't tried it yet. We'll use it as eye primer for today's quick eyeshadow look. New concealer. And I didn't need it. Do I need anything? The other item that I got was the Set and Bake Puff Puff Pass loose powder. I got mine in no color, PPP Extra 01. I am Extra 01, no color. This couldn't be more right. So I got that. I wanted to show you how it came though before I destroyed it. She wraps it in a little package with her face all over the tissue paper and a donut sticker to close it. Let's open it together. Let's ASMR the tearing of the tissue. I want to keep it forever because I'm a hoarder. I shan't, but I want to. So here's the geez Louise, that's huge. Glory be. That's 24 grams of product, y'all. That bad boy's like almost air spun Cody big. Sorry, I had a moment. So this is the loose powder. Comes with actually a halfway decent little velour puff, which is not half bad. I'm sure you've seen this, but the little holes in your container make hearts, two little concentric hearts. I love kimchi. I mean, don't you love? If you don't love kimchi, I don't know why you're here. I love kimchi. So that is that bad boy. Man, that's a good size. Super stoked about that. The powder was $18. The coupon did work on that. And the concealer was $14. So while obviously you must order online, halfway decent prices. Kind of upper drugstore end prices, but with the way that drugstore prices are going these days, about that. So super excited about those two. Let's talk about a couple of other things that came in the package. One, your little tiny card, not tiny, it's your card, your little postcard. A couple things that I want to tell you about this. It makes a wonderful line for eyeliner or shadow or contour, just FYI. That's a thing you can use these for. Also, if you don't have a sweet fan, this sets, when you spray your spray, you just fan with your drag queen postcard. It's lovely. I use them for all kinds of things before I recycle them, just FYI. But anyway, it's got information on that specific to, well, Kim and Naomi. A couple other things. The other thing, which is so cool, I'm so happy about this. It is a sticker that actually just lets you know that they're donating 2% of the sale prices of this palette to the Trevor Project. And that the Trevor Project is a charity that helps LGBTQ plus youth with suicide prevention, and it's a great project, so that's fantastic. They're donating a portion of that to the Trevor Project. You also get, because why not, a sticker sheet. I'm probably gonna look at Naomi Smalls' legs. Don't you want them? They go up to her neck. She's beautiful. They're both beautiful. Anyway, some little happy cacti. I'll stick those on places that have no business having stickers of drag queens on it. It's my life. So I did want to take, before we started swatching, I did want to take a quick look at both my kimchi palettes side by side. So the palette, the Rainbow Sharks palette, is significantly larger than Mad Maxine Suit Yourself. Bigger. It is the same, almost the same width. Mad Maxine sticks up just a hair, but it is much longer. It's also thicker. She's thick. Mad Maxine is a little bit thinner. As far as weight goes, this bad boy weighs, it's hefty for what it is. It's got that sweet, grippy NARS, grippy loveliness to it. It is a cardboard package with a magnetic closure. This one has a mirror. Rainbow Sharks has a mirror. Mad Maxine does not have a mirror. So let's take a look inside the collab. Check it out. So this one's it's a little bit odd. It is oriented this way. So the shadow names are the rows or columns are vertical as opposed to horizontal. Pan sizes are smaller on this one as compared to Rainbow Sharks. So let's look at both side by side. Okay, whoa. Rainbow Sharks is interesting. It is a majority of neutral colors in Rainbow Sharks. There are some neutrals in Mad Maxine, but much more color in Mad Maxine. So we'll do a couple of specific shade comparisons from palette to palette as we go along. But let's take a look at some swatches. All right. I'm going to get my wipes ready because I know I'm about to make a gigantor mess. Okay. So the palette is divided in half. So the first two columns are Naomi's and the second two columns are Kim Chi's. I'm going to swatch down so that you get all of Naomi's and then all of Kim Chi's. You can do whatever you want. This is what I'm going to do. And then we'll take a look at a couple of colors from each. So we'll start with the first column down, and we'll start with Mad Maxine. It's a matte brown. It's a Mirage, like a matte orangey. Mixed, another matte. Redlands. Next matte. Naomi does love her mattes, doesn't she? Highland Ave. It's a neon, kind of a macaroni and cheese color. Next matte. Yucca, a very bright, it's an emerald grass green type of color. Next column, Savannah, another matte. Here's our first metallic, it's called Gecko. Under the Rock is a copper metallic. Summer Switch. It's a matte, like an orangey matte. This is spelled M-O-J-A-N-E, Mojane, but I don't know if that's actually how you pronounce it. It's a matte neon lime green. There's no primer on my arm. I'm not using wet fingers. That's what it swatches like. And the last color for Naomi is another matte. It's called Spiked. I just did that in a terrible location. Hold please. Spiked. It's like a avocado green matte. So there are Naomi's colors. Let's do Little Miss Kim Chi, other hand. Here we go. All right, so I'll show you hers real quick. So Naomi's and Kim Chi's. Lots more color on Kim Chi's side. All right, we're going to start with Oasis, which is a matte blue, like a kind of a pool blue, if you will. Beaver Tail, which is a matte fuchsia. Soot, as in soot, Soot Yourself, S-O-O-T, matte black. Next up is a matte darker orange, Mud Mask. Mucka, M-U-K-A, Mucka. Another macaroni and cheese. Another macaroni and cheese, but more yellow than Naomi's. I'm not yoking, bitch. Sorry. Matte yellow. Last column, we'll start with Cactus, which is a metallic yellow. Boy, howdy, that's pretty. Canteen, a metallic pool blue. Campfire Kindling is the next shade. It is a metallic pink, like a metallic, woo, bright pink. Next color is a matte, another yellowish macaroni and cheese color. This one's a little bit more ochre. There you go. There's a Bob Ross word for you today. You're welcome, kids. The next color, I'm sure there's a reason why it's called this, and I haven't watched their video or anything to know. This is called Dwarf Desert Peony. I have no idea why, but there you go. There's probably something in lore that I don't know. Dwarf Desert Peony. It is a matte, a little bit lighter than the avocado color on Naomi's side. And last is a matte navy called 6 p.m. Sky. Look at that. So there they are. There they are, girls. There they are, girls and boys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so let's actually leave these on our arm and look at Rainbow Sharks real quick, and we'll do a couple of comparison swatches to the ones that I think look similar. But they're not similar, you say. It's my channel. I do what I want. Okay, so looking at Rainbow Sharks. How many times can I say the word charts in a video? You're welcome. I blame her. I see a couple of things that look similar to me. The metallic blue, the light pool blue, ocean blue. I know right off the bat that grape is nothing like campfire kindling, that fuchsia metallic. It is nothing like it, but I'll swatch just a couple. Some of the neutral colors look kind of similar as well. So let's swatch a swatch. So let's see here. On Naomi's side, there are some neutral browns here, and there are a lot of neutrals in Kim Chi's palette. So a couple that I can tell you right off the bat, we'll kind of swatch up top. This is Burnt Toast, Rust, Natural. Just some browns, different tones. They are not identical. There are none that are dead dupes for each other in the neutral tones from Rainbow Charts and Naomi's half of the palette. But I absolutely do want to take a look at Ocean Blue, because Ocean Blue is a stunning metallic pool blue color. I'm going to swatch it down below. Okay, there are differences. You can see the glitter reflect in Ocean Blue as opposed to Canteen, which is on top. So yes, absolutely different. And that's why I need all the palettes, is because they're all different from one another. None of them are the same. So that lets me buy them all. Got a couple of fuchsias. Beaver Tail on Kim Chi's side. Let's swatch Watermelon from Rainbow Charts. We'll put her up here. Totally different. So the Beaver Tail is purplier than Watermelon. They're both mattes. So you need both palettes. That's what I say. You need both. Let's do an eye look, shall we? You want to? I do. So, goodbye, Rainbow Charts. You can sit over here. I will use you again soon, I promise. I love Rainbow Charts. It's a beautiful, beautiful palette. Beautiful. Let's start with priming some eyeballs. Ooh, where am I going to put my new concealer here on my hand? That is a very, 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 very light ivory concealer. What have I done? What have I done, y'all? I've just bought the world's lightest concealer. You know you're pale, and you're like, man, I'm so pale. I need the lightest shade. Do you, though? Probably not. Let's prime with it. So this is my makeup from earlier. I mean, like, I don't know, 13 hours ago, earlier. It is so tired. My makeup is so tired, like the rest of me. But that's okay. We're gonna use her anyway. So that's a light concealer. We'll use her on our actual under eyes and all tomorrow, but for now, I'm using a dry little baby sponge because I cannot be bothered. It's, it's nighttime here. I have worked a whole day, and I am not really interested in the beauty of this look or it lasting very long, because I'm gonna go wash it off. Boy, howdy, that's coverage. Gee willikers, beeve. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I worked all day. Okay, so let's get going here. What do we want to do? Do we want to go for neon greens like everybody does? Like, I mean, both. Look at these bitches. Look at them. They both have the green on. Should I? Because they're the most like stunning thing I've ever seen in my life. Yes. I mean, you can go all kinds of things. There's some beautiful mac and cheeses. We've discussed mac and cheese tonight. There's lots of those, and they look fabulous. Maybe I'll do a mac and cheese green. Should we? Because what goes with mint cardigans than mac and cheese and green? I don't know. Step. All right, dirty brush time. Just kidding. I'll smear it off. Okay. Dude, I'm not yoking, bitch. Well, here we go. I mean, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? All right, Kim Chi, this is for you, sis. Oh my gosh. Y'all. not a particularly tacky base. Like it's, I mean, it dried down. Y'all, that's so pretty. I mean, you know, you can see. Oh my goodness. This is the kind of eye look I do about half of the time. I pretend as if I behave as if I'm auditioning for Drag Race, but I'm really just like going to work at something that is nothing like Drag Race. But one can attempt. Okay, let's do our neon green. I'm gonna say Mojane, but I don't. It may be Mohane. I don't know, like Mojave Desert, but it's not. I don't know. I'm so sorry, y'all. Please forgive. I live in the middle of nowhere, North Carolina. I'm not privy to. Oh my googly moogly. That is beautiful. That's so pretty. I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. I'm just literally trying out colors that I'm absolutely drawn to. That's beautiful. Isn't that pretty? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, let's do some of that yucca in the outer bit, because that's beautiful. Oh, tear it up. Let's do outer and inner with that yucca color. Yes, ma'am. Am I getting fallout? Yes. Am I tapping my brush off? No. Do I care? Not really. I'll brush it off. But there, I'll tap for you, just in case that matters to you. It doesn't to me. Somebody tell me, what is the physiological response of when you're doing something to your eyelid, you must open your mouth? What is that? Like, what part of your brain is that? Because it's annoying. All right, let's kind of halo eye this bad boy. Just a little bit of that yucca. Little bitty that yucca. I'm so sorry. It's the end of the day. Okay, let's put something fabulous in the center of my lid. You want to do the cat, like, what do we think? Like the cactus yellow? Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, let's do cactus yellow. We'll do it on my finger, because typically, like metallic or shiny shades do they do really well with finger application on my eyeballs. This is just the most glorious, carnival, stunning, quickest look you could ever imagine. Oh, I got it on my lashes. Fabulous. Fabulous. All right, kids. All right, kids. Are we impressed? I am. That's something else. Okay, let's do a little bit of wiping. Shall we? I don't have like a powder brush in here. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. We should have had a powder brush. Should we maybe use a little bit of concealer? Oh boy, I don't know. This is probably a disaster. I'm wearing powder foundation from 45 hours ago. Let's see what you can do, sis. Let's see what we can do, sis. Do we have anything? No, we just have this. Okay, we're doing it. Oh, excuse me, madam. Look at her. Well, I've just snatched my under eyes to the gods, but to what end? To what end? Man, that's brightening, ain't it? Boy, howdy. It is. It's beautiful. I don't really have an inner corner highlight in this bad boy, unless we want to count that cactus shade. So let's count it. Let's count the cactus shade. Let's do a crazy, shall I look in a mirror before I stick this directly into my eyeball? Oh, that's pretty. Yes, that will work. That'll work. That'll work. So typically with something like this, I would do a lower lash line. Let's do a little bit. Let's do a little bit. We'll take the yucca down there on a little flat shader. Just whatever was left on the brush. And we'll take our blending brush. There you go. That's not bad. Try to connect those two together there. A little bit of yeller. Good golly, that's pretty. That's so pretty, y'all. Isn't it? So this palette does have a black that, Soot Yourself. So let's do a little bit of just a black shadow liner with an ankle brush. Yeah, that'll do. That's pretty. It's a pretty black shadow, which is good. Typically I can tell whether or not it's a super pigmented shadow for this thing. I mean, if I have to dip in more than once per eye, and I did not, which is nice. Oh, I meant to use the blue though. Let's do the blue underneath. What do you think? Yes. Okay, let's do that 6 p.m. sky blue matte at the very bottom down there. Let's do that. Gosh, that's pretty. Also, there's fluff on my brush. I'm just going to do a little tiny on the outer out here. And then I drag it all the way in apparently because I can't be helped. That's beautiful. It's gorgeous. These work great. I was expecting no less. These bitches know how to do some makeup. So let's, I mean, would I normally put on lashes? Yes. Am I going to? No. This is this morning's mascara. Don't do as I do. Don't curl your lashes with mascara on them, because they'll stick and you'll rip them out of your face and then your mother will be angry. There we go. Doing it. All right. We're going to cover the crusty mascara from this morning and then put some on our bottom lashes since we did a little bit underneath. This is super messy, and I like it. What do we think? Do we love it? I do. I do. Do we look insane? Yup. Man, I'm pretty. Woo, that's pretty. That is some bright concealer. Can I just? So, are we loving it? Do we love it? Because I do. I highly recommend. Do you need it? Need it? Yeah, pretty much. You do. This is gorgeous. It's about time we had a beautifully gorgeous drag queen palette come out. I love it. You should get it. If you don't have rainbow sharks, you should totally get that one. Much more neutral colors, but I mean, just some stunning everyday looks can come out of that. Of course, this is an everyday look for me because I do what I want. But for a lot of people, this is not. But I love it. This is fantastic. I love it. I love it. I love it. Do me a favor, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Click the little subscribe button down below. It's free. And then you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. You can also follow me on Instagram. I'm Makeup Mugwump over there. And I'll be sharing all kinds of things over there and here. We'll do our makeup. We'll talk about our favorite makeup. We'll get new makeup. Well, it's makeup. So thanks so much for watching. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye.